Hey everyone, and welcome. I am so excited you're here today because we're going to master a super important skill for your Cambridge English exams. We're going to look at how to perfectly use subject and object pronouns. Now, it sounds like a tiny detail, but it literally makes a massive difference in your score. Okay, let's dive right in.
Look at the phrase on your screen right now. Me and him went. I'm sure you've heard someone say this, right? Honestly, you've probably even said it yourself when hanging out with your friends. It sounds incredibly common in everyday casual speech.
But here's the catch, and this is absolutely crucial for your exams. While it might sound perfectly fine when you're just chatting, this sentence is definitely not correct exam English. Using phrases like this in your writing or speaking test is definitely going to cost you valuable marks. But don't worry, we're going to learn exactly how to fix it together right now.
To get those top marks, you really only need to lock in one simple, powerful rule. Think of it kind of like a puzzle. On the left side, we have our subject pronouns. We always use these before the verb. These are words like I, he, she, we, and they. Now jump over to the right side. We have our object pronouns. We use these after the verb or after a preposition. These are words like me, him, her, us, and them. So the golden rule is just this: subject before the verb, object after the verb. Keep that pattern in your head.
All right, let's move into fixing some of the most common exam mistakes.
So, take a look at the red box. Me and Ollie went home. Can you spot the mistake here? Well, the trick is to always find the verb first. Here, the action word is went. And since we need a subject pronoun right before the verb, the word me just doesn't work. Me is an object pronoun. So let's look at the green correct box. We swap me for I. And notice how we politely put the other person's name first. So the perfect exam-ready sentence is actually, Ollie and I went home. Much better, right?
Okay, here's another super common mix-up. Look in the red box. Teacher helped he. Again, use our trick. Find the verb. The action word is helped. This time, the pronoun we're checking is sitting right after the verb. Remember the rule? After a verb, we need an object pronoun. Since he is a subject pronoun, it's incorrect. So, shifting to our green box, we correctly change it to him. The teacher helped him. That right there is exactly how you secure those top marks.
Let's move on to seeing this rule in action with a few more examples.
Let's look at how this rule beautifully applies across completely different sentences. Check out the example on the left. She answered the question. The verb is answered, so the subject pronoun she sits right before it. Now look at the right side. The teacher asked her. The verb here is asked, and it's followed directly by the object pronoun her. We're talking about the exact same person in both sentences, but because her position around the verb changes, the word we use has to change too. It's like magic.
Let's do one more pair to really lock this in. On the left, they saw the answer. Our verb is saw, so we place the subject pronoun they right before it. On the right, I helped them. Our verb is helped, therefore we absolutely need the object pronoun them right after it. Before the verb, they. After the verb, them. It's a highly logical system once you see the pattern.
Okay, it's time for our 3-question mini quiz challenge.
Let's put your new knowledge to the test. I'm going to give you 3 quick questions, and we'll take it nice and slow to see if you can get a perfect score. Here is question number 1. Sarah and blank are friends. Your choices are I or me. Think about our strategy. Find the verb. The verb is are. Now, take a second to decide. Do you need a subject pronoun or an object pronoun here?
And the correct answer is I. Sarah and I are friends. If you chose I, fantastic job. We use the subject pronoun I because it's coming before the verb are.
Ready for question 2? Here it is. The teacher helped blank. Your choices are he or him. First step, locate that verb. Yep, the verb is helped. So what type of pronoun belongs after the verb? Make your choice.
The correct answer is him. The teacher helped him. We absolutely need an object pronoun here because it's sitting right after the action verb, helped. Awesome work if you got that one right.
All right, here is your final challenge, question number 3. Blank finished the work. Your choices are they or them. Notice exactly where the blank is. It's right at the very beginning of the sentence, before the verb finished. So what does our rule say?
And the final answer is they. They finished the work. Because we're placing the word before the verb, we must use the subject pronoun they. If you got all 3 of those right, give yourself a massive pat on the back. You are officially getting exam ready.
To wrap things up today, here is our final review card. I highly recommend you write these down or take a quick screenshot. Remember the golden rule. Subject before the verb. Ali and I went home. Object after the verb. The teacher helped him. And again, subject before the verb. They finished the work. Mastering this one simple, logical pattern is going to make a massive difference in your confidence and your test scores.
Make sure you save this rule and practice it whenever you write or speak. So I'll leave you with this final thought. The very next time you're chatting with your friends and you're about to say, me and him went to the store, catch yourself. What will you say instead? Think about it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for more Cambridge English in 5 minutes. Keep learning, stay focused, and I will see you in our next explainer.